Good afternoon, dear colleagues. We are beginning to work on the night situation in the special military operations area of the Russian army, continuing to hack into the enemy stronghold system throughout the combat contact line. The armed forces are trying to capture a separate border. But under our onslaught, they were forced to abandon their positions and retreat. At the beginning of the year, we controlled 547 square kilometers of the country's new areas. In the past 2 weeks, Russian armed forces have liberated settlements, but Bakhmutovka, Semenovka, Berdych of the Donetsk People's Republic, the United States of America, and its allies have demanded that Ukraine prevent the collapse of its defense and contain the Russian offensive at all costs. As a result, the daily losses of the enemy in April increased to 1,000 troops. This year, they have more than 111,000 people and 21,000 military equipment and weapons. In order to carry out the reserve of personnel, the Kiev regime mobilized Ukrainians who did not want to fight forcibly, sent them to the front line, and in fact, they were still slaughtered. This inhumane treatment of its people testifies to the wishes of the Ukrainian authorities. Serve the Western masters? In order to continue to receive financial and military assistance from them. The Russian armed forces will continue. A few words to liberate Russian territory from neo-Nazis in preparation for the military parade commemorating the 79th anniversary of the victory of the Great Patriotic War. They'll all pass. Hero City and 18 cities with military regions, fleets, combined arms headquarters and 314 settlements will organize solemn activities with the participation of garrison troops. A total of about 150,000 people will participate in the Victory Day celebration, and more than 9,000 people and 70 pieces of equipment will participate in the Red Square main military parade. The infantry column consists of regiments, battalions, and companies by service, units from Suvorov-Nakhimov, Junarmeitsev Cadet, and music school, women, soldiers, Cossacks, and a combined military band. In addition, participants in special military operations will walk through Red Square. The parade will end with a flight of aviation groups. Russian Knights and Swift. The rehearsal will be held on May 5th as part of the Victory Day celebrations in Poklonnaya Gora, where an exhibition of trophy weapons and military equipment will be organized. American samples in Bradley, German Leopard, and Mordor were captured in a special military operation, and other overseas samples, including those produced in the UK, Czech Republic, France, and Finland. The expo has aroused great interest, with more than 83,000 people visiting it in just one day. The exhibition will run until the end of May. In addition, at the meeting, we will consider the progress of daily activities, especially the results of the heating period of the Ministry of Defense facilities throughout the country, except in the northern region. Despite the unusually low temperature in central and western Russia, it was completed, with heavy snow and spring floods. The next season is going on normally, and the maintenance funds and equipment are being repaired. Engineering network testing is carried out as planned. Today we will also discuss the status of coastal radio posts, which are currently actively used to detect enemy targets and declare special military operations. According to the coastal radio equipment of the Black Sea Fleet, more than 80 drones and 20 unmanned boats of the Ukrainian armed forces have been destroyed, and special attention has been paid to improving work efficiency. Modernization of the infrastructure of coastal radio stations. In the Kuril Islands, the Ocean Fleet's area of responsibility is setting up observation posts in the Arctic and rebuilding 2 barracks. Northern Fleet Coastal Surveillance System. At the meeting, we will hear about the construction and operation of the Navy's coastal radio technology post buildings and structures.